had been leverage. The investigators realized Hale never intended to kill Evan that night. He intended to scare him into silence. The trunk wasn't carrying a body. It was carrying a message. Someone Hale wanted Evan to see. Alive, restrained, and unmistakably human. Lena Morris. She hadn't been killed immediately. She had been used. Used to control Evan. Used to test how far fear could travel without leaving fingerprints. But Evan didn't break the way Hale expected. Instead of running, he prepared. Every plate number, every recording, every delayed upload. Evan knew the system would only believe him if Hale believed. Evan was gone. That's why the jacket was planted. That's why the booth was left empty. That's why the final audio file wasn't a goodbye. It was bait. The task force followed financial trails Hale thought were erased. Shell companies. Offshore accounts. One transaction stood out, monthly. Payments to an unregistered medical transport service. The routes were short, local, circular, designed. To look like mistakes, they traced the last payment to a private care facility that officially didn't exist. Inside, they found a patient listed under a false name. Nonverbal, malnourished, alive. Lena Morris. She had survived by pretending. She was already broken, and when detectives asked who kept her alive, she wrote one name on a notepad with a shaking hand. Evan. He had used Hale's own tactics against him. Fear, silence, invisibility. Evan never wanted to be famous. He wanted the truth to last, so he stayed in the shadows. While the system congratulated itself for solving the case too early, Victor Hale was transferred back into custody the same night. This time he didn't smile, because he finally understood the irony. The man he erased had learned how to disappear better than anyone else in the room. Before questioning began, Hale made one request. He wanted to know if Evan Cole was alive. The detective didn't answer. He just slid a phone across the table. 2:17 a.m. The call connected. Breathing filled the room. Then a voice Hale recognized immediately. "You should